Okay everyone, so let's get started on this tutorial right here. I've already put my eyelid primer on. I used e.l.f.'s eyelid primer. Any eyelid primer that you like and that works for you, you feel free to use. I'm going to be taking my e.l.f. Studio Eyeshadow C brush. I'm going to be using my natural eye palette from Too Faced. Looks like this. Going to be opening it up. I'm going to be using all three colors in the top row right here. I'm going to be going right into that first color called Heaven. Any creamy white ivory color that you have will be fine. It doesn't have to be the exact same one that I have. I'm going to start patting that all over the lid. And you're going to bring that all the way up to the eyebrow. As soon as you're done with that, staying with same exact brush, we don't have to switch for anything. I'm going to go into the very next color. It's a very neutral pale shade of brown. This one's called Velvet Revolver. I'm going to get the brush in there and take that right into the crease. Yeah, that was my 3-year-old. Okay, so taking Velvet Revolver, we're gonna go right into the crease and start working it in there in those nice trusty windshield wiper motions. Back and forth. Now, if you have any left on the brush when you're done, if not, just go swipe it back in, tap off any of the excess, flip it up, and work its way back into the crease again. Don't worry about being too perfect about this. This is not the main color that's going to stand out. This is just to give it a little extra depth and to kind of tone down the dark brown we're going to use in a second. So just go back and forth. Windshield wiper motions. I have no idea why I just sang that, but anyway, back and forth into the crease, bringing it not all the way down into the tear duct, but just close enough. We just want to definitely define that crease there. Okay, now we're ready to go into the dark brown color in this palette, and this one's called Sexpresso. Any dark brown color you have, if it's matte, stay with the matte colors. If you prefer to do shimmer, then feel free to do so, but definitely going to be sticking with matte colors for this tutorial. So go right back over that Velvet Revolver, or the crease color, from, you know, depending on whichever one you're using. And same windshield wiper motions, just get it in there, and that's pretty much it. Just try to get it as even as possible to your other eye. Just gonna tap in a little bit more to this inner corner. I don't know if it's the shadow or whatnot, but it's just bothering me that I don't see it as well. Okay, there we go. Now, just quickly wipe off the brush. I'm actually just doing this on the back of my hand. Just quick swipe. The next color right under Heaven. There we go. And this one is called Silk Teddy. It's almost like a satiny color. I don't even want to say shimmer, but very, very almost pale champagne color. I'm just going to swipe the brush in there very lightly. Don't know how well you can see that. There isn't much color on there, and I actually just want to tap that all over my lid, right on top of Heaven. There's a nice little sheen to it that I like a lot, that I think brings out this particular look here. Okay, so we're done with that one there. Another quick swipe off on the back of my hand. Gonna go back into Heaven one more time, sweep it across, tap off the excess, come back right up. And I know that we've already used this as an all over color. I just want to keep it just as the highlight color, just to get it a little bit brighter up there, especially since we went over that lid color with the Silk Teddy and just switched it up a little bit. Okay, so now we're gonna finally put that brush down. And now I'm gonna go back into Velvet Revolver, which is the color in the center there, that light, very taupey brown color. I'm taking my e.l.f. small precision brush, and I'm just gonna swipe it into that color, get the color on the ends there, and sweep it under the eye. And right now it is about time to do the highlight color. For the highlight color, I'm taking NYX's Jumbo Eye Pencil in Cottage Cheese, number 608. I'm not sure how well that's gonna focus. I'm just gonna go in and sweep it around the tear duct and just a little bit under my eyelash line. Taking a fresh Q-tip, just gonna go in and around and just smudge that out just a little so it's not so harsh. There we go. Now I'm going to be taking my N.Y.C liquid liner. If I could find it, that would be, here we go. Okay, N.Y.C liquid liner in black. Starting from the inner corner, following as close to the lash line as possible. Working our way to the outer corner. I apologize if you can hear that. It sounds like WrestleMania going on in the background there. My daughter and my nephew are playing. I can tell you I'm proud though. It sounds like my daughter's winning. Here's the trick, and here's where some people tend to have a little difficulty. So if you can't do this part, don't be too concerned with it. You can fix it with a little mascara later, or you can just use some false lashes. But we're going to tight line the upper waterline. So just different methods work for different people. You can either look down and trace along, you can hold the eyelid up and trace along the top, or look off to the side, whichever works for you. I would suggest just trying all different ones just to find which one is easiest. It can take a little getting used to when you first start attempting to do it. So, once again, follow the lash line, close your eye if you have to, and just trace under it into the waterline. You just want to basically fill any flesh tone gaps that you might have, and really make your lashes stand out and just look like they are super thick. So for anybody who's wondering, that's what tight lining does. I also want to take that liner and just run it 1/3 of the way. In case you're wondering how to best judge this, because I know when I first started and people would say, oh, 1/3 of the way or half the way or 1/4 of the way, I was always kind of confused. Look straight ahead into a mirror and putting enough eyeliner, sorry, I just have to raise that up, enough eyeliner to just meet the outer corner of your eye. That would be about 1/3, or at least what I consider to be 1/3. I don't know, someone else might say, no, I consider more or less to be 1/3, whatever. For me in this look, this is what's working. This is what I'm gonna call 1/3. I should tell you guys how I really feel. I kind of went on about that, didn't I? Going back into that precision brush, just gonna pick that up again and use that to very lightly smudge out that liner. I didn't do it too heavy or too dark to begin with. I just kind of want to blend it down and into the velvet, the light brown color that we have on the bottom lash line there. So just smudging it all together. Okay, perfect. Now it's time to curl the lashes. I'm not really good at curling lashes, so if I look really funky doing it, just I can't tell you don't laugh at me. I'm sure you'll find that hilarious. But yeah, don't pay me any mind because I'm actually quite horrible at it. I just do my best and curl it up. Look to the side to make sure I actually like the curl. For my mascara, I'm using my Revlon Grow Luscious mascara. I do not use it often enough to tell you if I really believe it would help my lashes grow. I can just tell you that I like the formula, like the consistency of it, the thickness of it basically, and I do think that once I put it on, my lashes do look super long and super black, which helps them stand out a lot. So even if they're not growing, who cares? While I have it on, it looks awesome. Same thing with the bottom lashes. Usually with whatever's remaining on the brush, it doesn't, you know, take a new fresh coat of it. Sorry, saw something funky on the bottom of the brush. It doesn't take a fresh coat of it, just whatever's left on the bottom, because you never want too much mascara on the bottom lashes, so you just use whatever's left. You don't want to have those yucky spider lashes, which I've seen a few people with them and they're just not cute at all. Okay, so now we're gonna go into concealer. And I'm kind of sort of wishing I remembered where I put the concealer. Sorry, hang on a second. So now with concealer located, I'm going to be using my HourGlass concealer in Hidden Sand. Bought at Sephora. Just dot it right under my eyes to hide my under eye circles there. So just dot it under there, dot it right under there. A little lower onto the cheeks there. Going with the nice warm fingertips, rub them on the palms of your hands or just rub them together, and then go ahead and pat the concealer into your skin. This will help it stay longer. This will help it melt right into your skin and blend very nicely. Now I'm going to take my Bare Minerals Mineral Veil powder in the original color. So it's only one color, with their kabuki brush that comes with it. Just swirl that in there, tap off the excess, and go right under the eyes and start pressing that powder in to set the concealer. And then for everything else, just kind of do swirling motions. Now I'm going to be going in with Nars lipstick in Red Lizard. And I'm just going to apply it directly from the tube. I already used my EOS lip balm to kind of prep and prime my lips before I even started with this look. It's always nice to just have moisturized lips to begin with. I think that this lipstick has incredible staying power all by itself. And for the simple fact that I don't have a red lip liner. I only have a nude one, which I think kind of pales down the look a little bit, so I don't even want to use the nude lip liner. So I'm just going to go ahead and apply it directly. Okay. So I'm just going to go ahead and apply it directly from the tube. So there you have it. That is the finished vintage inspired look. I hope you all enjoyed this. Thanks for watching. I hope you subscribe and hope to see you in my next video. Bye.